Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. All right, it appears that the other three officers, which I don't know why it took so long, because they all should have been charged the same day that Chauvin was charged. But at the end of the day, the local government, the local district attorney's office, thought they was going to make an attempt for those officers, those pigs, to get away with what they did to George Floyd. Now, the other three officers involved have been arrested, and they have been charged with accessory to second degree murder. Chauvin's charges have been upgraded to second degree murder. At the end of the day, they need a conviction. Has to be convicted, and at the end of the day, they need to make this right. They should have an all black jury. Since they say they can pick whoever they want. When we complain about them having all white juries, well then, should not be no problem with them having an all black jury. Real talk. You know, keep in mind, Olo Stevens got in trouble for that. He damn near lost his job because he called out the local police system. He called out the local government, whatever you want to call it. He called out the local law enforcement for basically, in cases with African American men, purposely bringing in all white jurors. So why can't we have the same in reverse? Because at the end of the day, anybody that tries to sympathize with these four animals, something is seriously wrong with you. Now, I want to say this because, things are coming out now. The Asian dude who made that comment, see what happens when you do drugs. Well, they haven't said whether George Floyd had any drugs in his system. But nevertheless, see what happens when you put your knee on a black man's neck, hold him down. Now keep in mind, this Asian cop, fucking Bruce Lee's cousin, uncle, fucking rotten cabbage eating motherfucker. Now keep in mind that they settled the lawsuit where him and somebody else kneed a black man and knocked out their teeth. Most of these officers that's involved have a history of multiple complaints. The Asian dude that was talking at see what happens when you use drugs, he has at least 6 complaints filed against him for police brutality. Typical fucking punk. I guarantee you, if you didn't have a badge and a gun, you wouldn't be doing that to black people. But like I said, that's why a lot of people don't respect police. A lot of these dudes are pussies and punks and sorry ass women that got teased and people said they wasn't gonna be shit, and then all of a sudden, to get some kind of emotional hard on, you know what I'm saying, or get they Kit Kats juices flowing, they become cops so they can abuse their authority and harass people. So at the end of the day, these cops had a history of this. They said Chauvin, whatever his name is, had at least 12 complaints of brutality. These officers had multiple complaints. So this just goes to show you, when you make a complaint about a cop, it just go in the desk. They don't even take this seriously. You got to ask yourself, if a cop have at least, you know what I'm saying, 4 complaints, you might want to investigate this. But then again, they don't allow internal affairs to do their job, because a lot of people, or should I say a lot of cops, don't respect internal affairs. They call them the police. They consider them snitches. They consider them being ops. So yeah, I have more information later on for you guys, but we'll see how this plays out. This your boy Town Biz. I'm out.